This is my favorite Star Wraith in my collection. It's a 166 gram PFN, old school, kind of flippy Star Wraith. Now these are really good. Everybody likes a good neutral Wraith. The problem with a good old school neutral Wraith is that they're very hard to replace when you lose them, and they're very hard or very expensive to come by if you want to get yourself a new one. And if you get yourself a new one, it's not going to fly like the flippy beat up one anyway. So we've got a brand new drop from Innova and Infinite Discs. We've got the iBlend Wraith. Now I'm hoping that this iBlend Wraith flies something like this neutral old school Wraith, because nothing is better than a neutral Wraith. And the new Wraiths these days are just so stable. The Halo one's very stable. Everything's just so stable nowadays. Maybe it's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But I'm really hoping that the new iBlend Wraith, it feels like it's going to be nice and neutral. I've thrown it a couple of times, but I'm really excited to do a direct comparison to my favorite Wraith to the new iBlend Wraith. This red one is 166. This is max weight. And I do also have my old beat up Star Destroyer to compare it to today as well. It's penned Star D. This is penned Star WR. Let's give everything a quick comparison. This iBlend Wraith was gifted to me by Blitz Disc Golf, but I don't think he threw it at all before he gave it to me. But definitely shout out to my boy. He's been very helpful with my backhand journey. Now this Destroyer is still pretty stable. It is old and pretty worn, but she's still a Destroyer. So we'll compare the old Destroyer to the old Wraith to the new Wraith. And I'm hoping that iBlend can potentially replace, if I ever want to start bagging the Wraith again, it can replace the old red one, so I don't have to worry so much about losing it. Destroyer. That Destroyer, it's obviously, I mean, it's still a Destroyer. It's still pretty stable. It's like your workhorse, windy day, distance driver. If you had a fast arm, you could really get that thing to turn. But for me, it's still a stable Destroyer all day long. Now let's see the red Wraith versus the new iBlend Wraith on a slight hyzer. Wraith getting a nice flip up. That was quite a bit of hyzer, still flipping almost all the way up to flat, and then still having a reliable fade back to the left. It's like a do-it-all Wraith. I can get it to turn, I can get it to flip up, I can get it to hyzer. Let's see what the iBlend does on a similar hyzer line. Flip up almost to flat, still stabling out back to the left at the end. Let's pick up the angle a little bit and see if we can get a little bit more turn out of these Wraiths. After this first two throws, I think the iBlend might be pretty similar to the old Money Run Wraith. And if you want to save 10% on any disc golf discs, use my link in the description below, discgolfdealsusa.com/icebergtv to get the best deal on all things disc golf. Also, Gyropalooza boxes are $10 off on the site as well. If you haven't picked one up yet, please use my link in the description below. Get yourself a gyro box. Let's give everything a little bit more trust here. Let's see what kind of turn we get here. We're going to go almost flat. Destroyer going pretty straight, then getting a little dump back to the left. Just super dependable old Destroyer. Old school 166 Wraith, almost flat. That's what I love about that Wraith, is that controlled but not buck wild turn that it gets. Like, it's a very controllable turn. It held like a nice neg-2 turn basically most of the flight. All right, almost flat throw with the iBlend. That was a hair more hyzer, but that thing's got so much more dome on it than the PFN one. It went about 10 to 15 feet farther on that first throw. It did have a little bit more height, but it definitely went way farther on that throw. But it still held a nice turn, particularly in the mid-flight. That iBlend Wraith might actually be better than my favorite 166 PFN Wraith. I'm super happy with how that thing's flying. So typically the Destroyer will shine more for me on a forehand, and the Wraith will shine more for me on the backhand. Let's do a forehand test, and then we'll wrap things up for today's video. I am super pumped about how the eye blends came out. Nice mild dome, nice neutral, like do-it-all flight, holds the hyzer, you can get it to turn, goes nice and far. It's honestly probably the best run of Wraith that's come out in many, many years. I haven't been bagging the Wraith because I don't like the new runs. I love this new run. Let's give everything some almost flat forehand, so like a couple degrees of hyzer. Destroyer, doing what Destroyers do, going nice and straight with a little dump at the end. And I don't think I can trust this Wraith, this red one, but I'm gonna try to trust it. Just a couple degrees of hyzer on this thing. Ooh, that's actually nice. That was absolutely cranked. Okay, very interesting. I did not expect that to fly that well. The eye blend's got some work to do, that's for sure. Couple of degrees of hyzer. Oh, I hit it pretty good. Man, that thing just wants to go. That thing absolutely crushes. Definitely a hair more stable than the 166 penned guy. It's got plenty of stability, but it's also workable. It's right in that sweet spot. That's the kind of Wraith, once you get it beat in, just put it up in the air, it's going to get you massive distance. And because it's got that dome, it's still going to have a little bit of stability to swing back to the left at the end. That's like a do-it-all money run Wraith that you can throw right into your bag and start getting like actual added scoring potential out on the course. Shout out to Blitz Disc Golf for suggesting and gifting me that eye blend Wraith. Really enjoyed throwing it today, and it may just find its way directly into my bag. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys very much who continue to watch the videos, support the channel. It means a lot to me. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Oh, that thing has insane distance potential. Wow, that really goes. That dome is really doing some work.